Hi everyone, so I'm back with another journal. This little journal I had started the other day and I put it to one side and then I've come back to it. So it is, I'm going to call it a little shabby chic style junk journal, and it measures 7 by 4, has one signature, and it's got 56 pages front and back. It will be listed over on my coffee shop and there will be a discounted price. Just before I crack on with this, I'm just going to let you know that this is on its last few hours of discounted price. I will put, well, I'll put the link to the journal section of my shop and you can go and check out all the journals that are available. And then we've got a couple of these little blank journal with ephemera kits as well. So I think that's all I've got on there at the moment, I think. Anyway, oh, and also I've got some little kits that I've put on. I have done videos in these, but check out my digitals as well. Right, let's get back to this. Now, I have used a lot of things that are, again, from TaylorMadeJournals, like these beautiful images, and I think that the images that I've used are, I'm just clicking on right now to find out. It's called My Little Heart, no, This Little Heart of Mine, and I don't know if there's two, I've got two files, but I don't know if it's one file split into two, I can't remember. So go over and have a look, and it's called This Little Heart of Mine. So is these papers. These are the Dusky Rose, and I did shrink them down a little bit because I don't want to make a big huge journal again. I wanted to make just a little bit of a smaller journal. So this is the Dusty Rose, and I used obviously various different sheets in this, and anything else I will mention as I go through. Now I've instead of putting eyelets on, oh, what I'm going to show you as well, if I can reach down here and get them right. So Lou Greenwood, who she is often sending me like packages of paper and envelopes and things, so she'd sent me these are paper bags, and they're like, I think they're for food because love the noise. If you don't like that noise, I'm sorry. So I think they're kind of food bags because they're kind of double, they feel like they're double like insulated, is that the word? Anyway, I chopped the bottoms off of two of them and opened them out and put two of them together to create the cover. So you will hear in a second the crispiness of the journal cover. And of course I've covered it with this gorgeous paper, and like I said, I've stitched this on rather than eyelets. And we've got some bead dangles on the side there, and we've got some fabric ruffle. So let me just, can you hear that? I know there's a lot of you out there that love the noise, like you obviously like the ASMR style of like paper crinkling. I love it. I could sit and listen to it all day, but I'd fall asleep. Anyway, that's the cover. Okay. And like I said, that's where the images came from. That was called This Little Heart of Mine. Inside we've just got coffee dyed papers, and again this is from the Dusty Rose. I keep saying dusky. And then this little image there. This is a freebie over on my coffee shop. I have shrunk it down to obviously fit into this journal, but it is like full size. And I've just inked up around that. You could keep it as it is, make other things out of it. We've got, look how cute she is. That's a flip up with a couple of little tags journal cards. Also opened here, but I haven't put anything in there. And the papers are just so pretty that you don't really need a lot of embellishing on them. But of course you can do that if you wish. So this is ARTYmaze, so is this. ARTYmaze, we've got some square paper and some original music paper. We've got some Edith Holden here, and this is where the tab and the bead dangle is. Then I made these little pockets. This is just out of some coffee dyed, like thicker paper that I have. I can't remember what the weight of it is. So we've got a tag in there, and this is from ARTYmaze, and it's got reference there to like Camborne and Truro, which is in Cornwall, which is ARTYmaze's neck of the woods. Also where my stepdaughter stays. Right, this is a freebie on my shop. These are freebies on my shop, so check them out. Go to the freebie section, and that just goes on there. This is TaylorMade Journals, and I've just done some stenciling. We've got a double pocket here with, again, ARTYmaze's tags. These were a freebie once upon a time. I don't know if they still are, but you can go check out ARTYmaze's coffee shop out and her Etsy store. Some more stenciling. Another little tag. How cute. Them little girls are so cute. Just a long tab there. They're both from ARTYmaze. And then there's some more original music paper. That is actually out of a wedding book. Some lined paper. Don't know where that's from. An ARTYmaze tag there. Fabric ruffle. A couple of tags journal cards. Again, the dusty rose. Some more stenciling. ARTYmaze, and then this is a freebie. So there's 3 of these as a freebie. They're quite similar, but they're like just good for like fillers in your journals. I'm always looking for stuff to fill my journals with. You know, after I've put the tags, journal cards, ephemera, that kind of stuff in, I like to bulk it out a little bit. It's like when you, I'm going to sound really stupid now, it's like bulking when you're doing your dinner and you bulk it out with vegetables. That's what's just come to my head. Okay, leave me alone, it's January. Stenciling, little hearts on a string. Food is my other passion, by the way. When I don't know if any of you know, but I've got a food TikTok as well. I'm obsessed with food. I love it. I love cooking. I love eating. That is a freebie. That's just a new freebie. But yeah, so hence why I talk about food. Like, obviously that reference there was food. Anyway, I'll shut up about that. Little tag there. They're ARTYmaze positive quote tags. Got a tab and another bead dangle. Don't know if you can see, but the bead dangle's got a little rondelle bead in the middle. I think that's what they're called, rondelle beads. Lined paper, music, and little. No, it's not like that. Is a flip out. Oh, I did put something in there. Right, I have got things left. So, you know, I always print out way too much, and I actually love this tag, so I'll put that in there. I'll get back round to putting a little thing on. Actually, I'll do that now. I'll do it now. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. I've got so much. What a mess I've made. What a mess. So I cleaned all this the other day, you know, and actually took things off and dusted it all down, and then like put some antibacterial spray, and thought, right, that will see me for a while. That was like 2 or 3 days ago. It's back to square one again. Right, so just putting, let's put that out of the way. Right, I was worried then in case I just chopped that off. Right, so that tag goes in there, and then we've got a tag in here again, ARTYmaze. Here we go. Won't go in there. There we go. And then that's just a freebie tag. Now I did have a paper clip. There it is. That goes there. We've got this as a little stopper there that flips up, that flips down. You can journal on there, add photos, fill it with things. Up to you. Your journal. When you buy it, it's your journal. Little tag there. Some more stenciling, a couple more tags. I'll put there. I like the positive quotes. Another one of these. Edith Holden, and then that kind of flips out. So if you wanted to, you could, with this, you could glue that on if you wanted to, and then it flips out. But inside there we've got another tag. Again, these two, well actually all 3 of these are freebies, so go check that out. and big tag goes in there. And then we have another one of these, and that's on some original music paper, squared paper, some stenciling. Then here we've got another positive quote tag. I love the little butterfly. And then here another ARTYmaze tag, and this is a freebie on my shop, in my coffee shop. So that goes in there, and I think that's us. So that is the little journal. It is quite chunky. What did I say? It was 56 pages. That could last someone a couple of months. It could last someone a couple of days. Just depends on how you journal, isn't it? Somebody actually asked me the other day on my Facebook page, like, what do you do with journals once you've done them? Obviously, I put most of mine up for sale. But when you're using a journal, everybody's different. Everybody is, I think journal is a personal experience, so you will do whatever you want to do in it. You will write, you can draw, you can add things, you can add photos of memorabilia, you could doodle in it, you just whatever your like a form of journaling therapy is, then that's what you do in it. There's no one rule to it at all. So yeah, that was a good question, and I think that was my answer is quite like open to that. You can do whatever you like. So anyway, I've showed you the other journals that are for sale as well, so check them out. They've all got a discount, but the other three that I showed you at the beginning, their discount ends tonight. And this one will be up for another 24 hours. I normally do it, it's normally over 24 hours. I do it because of like people, it's international. So if I say, oh, it's like it ends on the 7th or the 8th or the 10th, I always allow it to the 11th, my time, not your time, like, because obviously, you know, we're in front. And I know some people are behind as well. So there we go. I'm just trying to keep it middle of the road for everyone. So anyway, if you do have any questions, just ask. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.